All right, up next, we're going to talk about credit cards. Right, everybody loves credit cards. I don't think credit cards are nearly as bad as a lot of people do, right? So they have a negative connotation because people misuse them, but credit cards can be very valuable. I am not a like points guru. I do buy a lot of flights on points, so I use my business credit card, and then I'm able to use those points for flights. But I'm not like some of these guys get crazy with points, and they can like travel all over the world for free. Credit cards can be very valuable if you understand how to use the points, but this is going to be more of an entry level, like what you should and shouldn't do. So you should at least use it monthly for a single purchase, right? So no matter what, you should always use your cards at least once. That way, like even if it's just gas and then you repay it, you're continuing to use that card. So you're keeping it open. You're building credit because you're showing that you're paying it off every month. You should pay it off every month on that. If you have a revolving debt, you're just going to keep paying interest on it, right? So $1,000 at 15% interest is 150 a year that you're just paying the credit card company, and for no reason, right? If you can pay that thousand off. So definitely don't keep a rolling balance. I know that's not always, sometimes it's easier said than done, but it's not worth it to keep a rolling balance, right? Ask for a bigger credit limit, assuming that you trust yourself not to overspend, right? Because it'll, like we talked about in the last section, it'll lower your credit utilization and can actually improve your credit score. But again, don't do that unless you trust yourself not to spend the extra. Don't max out your card, right? Not all the time. So don't, if you have to max it out and pay it off, like if you're buying a big purchase and then paying it right back off, okay, that's one thing, but just don't max out your credit card, right? That's not a good game to be playing. Um, yeah. And then don't spend more on your card than you can pay off, right? So don't be using your credit card as like, ooh, I can buy this too, and then I can buy this, and then I can buy that. Use your credit card as like, hey, I have the money, but I want the points, so boop boop, or I have the money, but I didn't carry the cash with me, so boop boop, and pay it off, right? Don't have a rolling balance. I'm gonna keep repeating that. Don't apply for new credit cards if you have a big balance on one. So don't just be like, oh well, I can't pay this one off, so I'll get a new credit card. No, no, don't create bad habits. That's how you get into trouble when people have 3 or 4 cards and they're all maxed out. Credit cards are simple. They're a tool. Don't overuse them. And then we talked about this earlier, but don't close out your oldest credit card, right? You want to keep that length of credit history open. And so you want to be able to you want to keep that longer credit card open, even if you don't really use it, just to show a length of credit history. Those are kind of the do's and don'ts. Credit cards are like basics are pretty easy, but if you want to get like kind of crazy, I've got a couple articles that are going to be coming out on the website here soon about like beginner stuff and points and advanced stuff. I'm a huge fan, so definitely, you know, just treat them properly, right? Don't go and overspend on go and live it up and go big, go hard, go home, whatever on credit cards. Just make sure you're staying within your means with them and you're able to pay them off. And they're a very valuable tool if used properly. Next up, we're going to talk about buying a car.